All right, guys, we're back here with round number 5. I'm here with Riley, who is 4-0.
401 now.
Oh,
yeah,
wow,
I just
401.
Should be guaranteed for cut, 6-round cup.
That's good. That's good. We got one more round after this. So, Riley, I mean, it's been a heck of a day, right?
It's been a heck of a day. I love my deck, but here we got really the star of the format, and both players are playing the star of the format.
Buzzwole Mirror.
We call it the theme deck battle.
The theme deck battle.
That's what Tord's calling Buzzwole now the theme deck, because you kind of attach, you play one more card, and you attack, and that's your turn.
Yep.
You know, precisely theme deck format, honestly.
Oh boy.
But it's a really powerful theme deck, ironically. So
probably the best theme deck ever made.
Probably, honestly. So we got Carl Shu. He's playing a list very similar to Igor's list with the Regirock in there, except he cut the 10th basic for a 4th Baby Buzzwole.
So is Carl playing 2-1 Octillery and the 1-1 Lycanroc?
I think he's playing the 1-1 of each.
1-1 of each?
That's what Igor did, yeah.
Okay, so we've been seeing recently, people have been catching on, right? If you take out this Octillery,
and
if you take out this Rockruff, the Buzz Rock player is really far behind.
Yeah.
So we see lists like Tord are playing 2-2 solid lines of both. What do you think of the two lists?
Tord's list sometimes sketches me out, right? Because
8
he's
energy.
playing 8 energy, 0 Lele. I've actually not had any problems in my testing with the Tord list as far as energy is concerned.
Okay.
Because you play the double Super Rod, so you can actually play a lot more recklessly with your discards and stuff.
If one Super Rod 9 energy might be better.
Well, here's the reason I like the double, is because you're continually recycling your auxiliaries and stuff. Obviously, that's good.
Right.
But the other reason I like it is because at the end of the game, you only play 8 basics, but you can juice them all into your deck and max elixirs at the end of the game. You can save your elixirs early and just go for sledgehammers for 50, 80, 100.
Because we really see elixir percentages go down, way down towards the end of the game.
Yeah, but now you're even after you beast ring, you can just super rod twice. Now you have 6 more energy in your deck.
And your deck is so thin, you're gonna hit them. Okay, that makes sense.
Especially with the
like
Lycanrocs.
that. I like that a lot.
So I like that theory. The only thing that really sketches me out about Tord's list sometimes is the lack of Tapu Lele GX. 0 Tapu Lele. Buzzwole obviously
he's playing only one Buzzwole too, right?
One Buzzwole GX just so he can he never starts a GX basically.
Right. I mean, he just wants to blow something up at some point too.
Right. I don't know if Jimmy is playing more of a Tord list or more of an Igor list, if we're going to categorize those lists.
Right.
But I like both of them. They both have a lot of merit. The Regirock and Igor's list gives you a lot of really good math, which might come up over the course of this game, because a lot of that math is actually in the Buzzwole matchup.
All right, well, that'll be interesting.
For sure.
It'll be important who goes first, who can hit the early elixirs as well.
Right, and sometimes it's actually better, depending on your starter, to go second in this matchup and just hit. It depends on both players' starters and float stones and stuff like that.
Because going second, you can start Baby Buzz and just start softening things up on the board.
Exactly.
Okay,
you just want to start hitting stuff, especially if one of the players starts something unideal, like a Lele or a GX or something. You just can hit that for a bunch of damage.
Now Igor's list played how many GX? 3 GX, right?
Igor's played 2 Buzzwole GX and a Tapu Lele GX and a Regirock GX. All of which are Regirock's actually not that bad of a starter.
Which are cards that you don't want to start besides the Regirock.
Regirock is a little bit better, but it's still bad because you want to just fill your board with 1 prizers.
So let's honestly, we're gonna have to see here what they're both gonna start.
Absolutely.
Okay,
so that's actually a pretty good starter
because
you can't really chase that on the bench or anything. Carl did have a Lele in his hand, so that could have been pretty rough there.
Oh, yeah. Can I eat these now?
We
got Pokemon flavored
James McClure
fruit snacks.
Oh yes, delicious. James McClure with the Baby Buzzwole start. That's obviously, that's exactly what you're looking for at the start of the game. Carl is going first. It doesn't look like he has... Or no, Jimmy's going first. Okay. But, strong. I like that. You really just want to get your special energies down quickly, I feel like. You want to save all your basics if possible. Ooh, kind of a rough Sycamore. Yeah. Tossing the GX. Not a huge deal.
I like it on Jimmy's part. He does not want to put that GX down.
The worst thing that can happen is if your opponent goes from 5 to 3 prizes.
Right.
That's just so bad.
Skips over the Baby Buzz completely.
Yeah, you want to take advantage of Baby Buzz. You can hit 190 clean with Baby Buzz. It's insane. Without flipping or anything like that.
So that might be the most intelligent thing about this matchup here. It's when to attack, when to take knockouts, yes. Right? I think that's really... And your beast ring timings, obviously.
Yeah, for sure. And even stuff like when you Lycanroc, now that's a 2 prizer on your board. It might have opened up your board state to be better, but you might also throw a 2 prizer in their face. It's really hard to say, And I feel like Buzzwole used to be kind of brainless, and at least in the mirror, now there's some element of strategy. Sometimes you can just sack, though, with multiple beast rings on a turn.
All right, we got a comment here. What do top tables look like deck-wise? We've got... I'll just say it instead. We've got a lot of Zoroark. You've seen a lot of Zoroark on stream now.
Yeah,
We've got a little bit of Malamar, and most of the 3-1s are Buzzwole.
Yes. There's 2 Zoroarks, I think, at 3-1. You got Alex Holtz, who just was playing on stream with his Zoroark Lycanroc build.
We got JW also at 3-1.
And JW is playing the same list as me with the Glissopods and stuff, also at 3-1. So they're all in contention. And then you have these Buzzwoles as well.
So a great mix of all the triangle decks.
Yeah, definitely. The format really is playing out exactly as expected, huh? So Carl kind of has a rough turn here.
Oh boy, this is.
He could Ultra Ball for a Remoraid,
and then
but I feel like he has to just toss the other energy. Like getting rid of that Sycamore is so risky. Imagine if Jimmy just has like Diancie Guzma and kills that Remoraid.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a risky play. He might even Ultra Ball away the Artillery and like get something else down. Yeah, that's fine. He has Sycamore in hand. It's really telegraphed if you Ultra Ball your hand that low and get a Remoraid down.
Well, if Carl is playing the 2/1 Artillery, I mean, that could be his only Artillery in the deck, right?
I think he's playing 1/1.
He's playing 1/1.
Oh, he's going for a GX. I actually don't like this maneuver really, unless he has something crazy.
Seems unsafe, right? I mean, he's basically offering up Jimmy.
Right.
A
The
couple
opportunity.
prizes. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you'd never want to offer that
And he
up.
put the Rock Rift on, which means that like if a Lycan Rock comes down, he's going just all out, right? He's just saying, here are my 2 prizes. What do you got?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Jimmy's game plan is going a lot smoother. I think Carl just really wanted to get a Ultra Beast down for that Beast energy.
Right.
Well, I actually feel like just a basic on that Rock Ruff is like an okay turn.
Right.
It's not a great turn, but it's certainly passable.
It sets it up, primes it a little bit.
Right. Right.
Okay, so if you're Jimmy, you're going for a Remoraid here for sure, right?
Diancie's good. It kind of depends on what he plans to do this turn. Like, Sledgehammer for 50 here is fine. Like, that's good math. So Remoraid is good. Rock
Where
Ruff
would
is
you
really
put
good.
the 50? Would you rather put it
Well,
on the Diancie, or would you rather start hitting the Rock Ruff for the knockout, or would you rather go for the Buzzbolt?
Oh, Regirock. I don't like that this turn either. I guess he's going for a 2-hit KO here. I'm not digging
A
this.
2-hit KO on the Diancie. He wants
Yeah.
to take out this. I mean, this Diancie can't be
His
in the active
Diancie must
slot.
be prized. His Diancie has to be prized if he's going for Regirock here.
That's
Because
true.
what you could do is just Sledgehammer for 50, put Diancie down next turn, and like Sledgehammer for 70.
Sure,
and that's a
sure,
knockout.
yeah. That's probably pretty rough for Jimmy, honestly.
And knocking out the Diancie or having it prized.
But
like,
Carl is not going to leave this Diancie active for another turn.
if he can help it, certainly not. You know, Buzzwole whiffs Floatstones a lot, though. You know,
That's true.
Buzzwole only has so much draw, especially without Artillery on the field.
What I mean with Guzma and Floatstone, and
All
you
right,
got
I
Beast Energy on this Buzzwole.
I like diversifying your attachments a little bit. You could make an argument for just attaching and threatening the swing around.
The swing
Or it's gonna
around
see
is
the
a
60.
scary.
Yeah, I mean the 6. You have to assume that Jimmy's Diancie is prized. with
Yeah,
that
no,
play.
of course.
You know, there's no way you willingly choose Regirock over Diancie.
So if we see the Regirock, does that mean that Jimmy's list is Igor's list?
Yes,
essentially?
I guess
So we've got
they're
an
both
Igor-
playing. I think they might actually be playing the 60 card mirror. Right
Okay, so we got an Igor close 60 card mirror. So we have Remoraid now, but the Artillery is gone. Does he have a stretcher for that Artillery?
now. There's one Super Rod in that deck.
one Super Rod. Okay.
I don't know if it's in his deck. Did Carl hit the Floatstone here? That would be huge. If he doesn't hit that Floatstone, that Diancie knockout is really big. If he wants to do anything other than leave that Diancie active, honestly.
What would be insane if Jimmy takes the Diancie off the prizes that after he knocks out this Diancie?
Oh yeah, that'd be great. And you know, because Carl already has that GX on the board, if Jimmy's able to knock out that Diancie successfully, yeah,
boy.
yeah.
We
he's
also saw
gonna.
Brooklyn in Carl's hand too. I mean, that's such a dead card now, you know?
Yeah, I mean, because Buzzwole doesn't play Blower either, so you're like looking to discard those.
Yes.
As soon as possible.
But this lets Jimmy take a knockout on this Diancie.
That's huge.
That's huge.
If I'm Jimmy, I don't know the contents of Jimmy's hand, but I would just attach another energy to that benched Buzzwole
And just
threaten the swing around and knock out the active. And that's such a good turn. Oh yeah, get the Remoraid down. You know, start establishing your board. I think Carl has been powering through his deck a little more, so that might pay off in the late game. But Diancie's really good for your math.
Have
in
we
this
seen
matchup.
any elixirs so far?
We've seen 0 elixirs, and
Okay.
that's kind of what I was saying about Towards build though. You can just hold on to those things. Like you don't often even draw them all until the late game. You know, whenever I'm playing Buzzwole, I feel like I either see like 3 on turn 1, or I see them never. You know, I see them at like turn 10, and
That's
I have no
true.
energy left.
And you see him at turn 10, and then you're never going to hit him at that time.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
unless you're playing 2 Super On.
Did you eat all your fruit snacks?
I did, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Those were yummy.
Those were really good.
No, Bulbasaur
I should
one.
have kept them sealed. You know, sealed products big these days.
I do actually have a sealed set of like these Pikachu snacks because I collect Pikachu merchandise. Oh, actually did. Okay, never mind. Jimmy's still working on his turn here.
Floater on the
Got the
Reggie.
floater. There's
That's
no
a big
reason-
boy. He's a big boy.
Here's a big boy.
He needs a
He's big boy.
floatstone for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That's
there's exactly what we were
looking
saying.
for here.
Okay.
It looks like Jimmy's hand is like a little bit dead. Yes, Riley is commentating right now alongside Otto, my good friend Otto. Otto's the main commentator for this event. I'm just hopping on because I ID'd this round.
Main commentator. That's
So, Carl's hand is like not great, but he did get to discard. Is that 2 Brooklet Hills discarded? That's pretty good. That's like, it's really good to get those out of your deck. Unfortunately, artillery is not an option right now.
That looks kind of rough for Carl.
I don't know what his plan is here. He could pull up the
He's obviously going to start
Remoraid.
Yeah. I think he knocks out the Remoraid, puts 30 on the baby Buzz.
Yeah.
With
I honestly think the 30 spread is irrelevant right now.
I mean, his idea should be to go for Remoraid and Regirock to just skip over Baby Buzz here.
Yeah, so I honestly think the 30 here will not matter.
Unless he can get this Lightning Rock and pull it up.
Yeah, so what I think his goal here is going to pull up that Remoraid and put the 30 wherever, but knock it out,
That's
and
what
I'll
he
put
goes for.
another energy on that Buzzwole. Yeah, just threaten.
Threaten to knuckle impact any Baby Buzz that comes in the active,
or
the
Regirock.
Regirock.
If you can pull that off, I think Carl will have recovered his game state.
I definitely agree.
What else has he got here? Oh, yeah, he's just going, at this point, he's got GXs on the board.
You put 3 down, you put 2 already, you might as well put
It's
them all
over,
in.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Now, what do you think about the strong going on the other Buzzwole?
I would have preferred to see it on the active, I think. But I guess he does have the Lycanroc on board to always threaten a knockout with. And his deck has multiple float stones in it.
But Dangerous Rogue is not going to knock out this Regirock.
Unless Jimmy plays into it, right. Yeah, I mean, Carl could still draw Max Elixir. I think his ideal turn would be Max Elixir onto that bench one.
Do you think Carl is worried that the Buzzwole would actually get knocked out by Sledgehammer?
Or Swing Around, yeah, maybe. He could be, which would make his play smart if that was his mindset.
I mean,
it's going to be
what
hard.
would Jimmy need to hit?
I mean, Jimmy's dead drawing right now. If I'm Carl right now, I'm not assuming Jimmy's going to hit a big knockout out of nowhere.
Where's the Zoro Trev today, Riley?
Where's the Zoro Trev? Zoro Trev's at home.
Riley thinks Zoro Trev is bad. I think it's actually pretty good, but Riley thinks it's bad. So.
I mean, Will and I were playing it on stream the other day, and it hurt my soul. It drew really badly. I don't know. The deck might be fine, but sometimes I just get really traumatic experience of the deck, and I'm just no. No more of that.
How does it feel playing a Zoroark deck with only 1 attachments?
Oh, it feels so good. I've actually never played Glow Spot at a real tournament. I played it 1 League Cup, and I dropped.
You heard it
early.
here first.
Yeah.
League Cups are not real tournaments. Riley's a regional man.
They're not.
I don't know what he thinks this is.
This is a pretty intense League Cup.
Okay.
It's got a lot of players.
There are a lot of
good
good
players.
Yeah.
A lot of good players. I played this at a 20-man League Cup. It's just that was the last time.
Carl is never scared. Yeah, I think Carl is going. Balls to
I don't
ball
think
here.
Carl has ever been scared a day in his life.
No.
Yeah. So Jimmy's just going in. Yeah, he's drawn pretty poorly here. Although, putting that third Pokemon on his bench just gives Carl the Dangerous Rogue.
Yes.
It hands it right to him.
Yes. But I mean, he needs the Rockruff too because he's clearly dead drawing and needs to pull something up.
He does. It's really tough. But if Carl has Guzma, if Carl has Guzma here, then Jimmy can also skip over the 3 prizes. But Carl's board is better.
Carl going for the Regirock would allow Jimmy to put up the Rockruff and Dangerous Rogue here.
I don't think Carl has that knockout though, so I don't think it'll matter in the end.
Actually, Carl probably might have a better shot going for the Rockruff instead.
What's his hand here? Not a lot going on there. Is that the Super Rod in his hand? If he had that Super Rod, I would dig for Guzma right now. The only thing I don't want to kill right now is the active, I think.
Because he got a second strong, right? So he can put the strong on the Buzz there. And I think he has Guzma in his hand, right? So he can just Guzma the Rockruff.
I saw Cynthia. Cynthia and Guzma look very similar, though. They have that blackish background. You know what I'm saying?
Riley, it's because I wear glasses, okay?
Oh, yeah, 4 eyes.
Sometimes it's hard, you know?
You can't see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have glasses that are just directly on my eyeballs. Okay, yeah, so I think he's going for it. Yeah, there's Super Rod. I think he's going to shuffle in that Artillery and see what happens.
Yeah.
It feels so bad, though. I think Artillery might be the only target.
So he's going to try an Artillery for a Guzma.
I think that might be his play.
And he wants a Dangerous Rogue or Regirock.
I think that might be his play. Oh, he has an energy as well. Okay, so it's not as
right, because if he hits the Rockruff, then he's opening the Baby Buzz, which is not really that great either. So I get what you're saying, though.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you want to knock out Regirock right now. Plus,
he has many cards.
As of now, Jimmy does not have damage modifiers besides that Regirock.
You're right. The Diancie's for sure still prized.
Right, so oh, yep.
There's
Getting that Ultra Ball. He's got what, 3 cards left in hand?
And one of them's a Float Stone, so he's gonna throw that down. And the other one's a Choice Band. The other one's a Choice Band. So he's gonna get a good solid 4 cards off this Abyssal hand.
Yeah, I mean, the chances seem good here. I agree with this play for sure.
It's
it is a little bit riskier though, because if you whiff right now, then that Super Rod was kind of for naught.
Rough.
And you could have just Cynthia.
But I really wouldn't mind all the damage spread for a couple more
turns.
turns.
On the Artillery, that's fine.
Oh,
I would have contemplated the active, I think.
Oh, he's gonna Abyssal Hand for 3. All right.
yeah.
What does he draw off these 3?
Oh, that's not.
No.
That's
Guzma.
oh, is that a Guzma maybe?
No.
I can't really see.
Actually, that might
no,
be.
No, it's a Cynthia, I think.
Yeah,
he's like
right.
his hand's a little off. Yeah, it's definitely not the Guzma.
This is just a Jet Punch hand right now.
He definitely knew what he was looking for.
I mean, this Buzzwole is not getting knocked out next turn, so he might as well just Jet Punch around it.
So, like, yeah, 30 on the Rock Ruff seems fine. It sets up Lycanroc to be more easily KO'd. Oh, man, Jimmy could just pull his back now. He could have a crazy couple turns here.
I feel like Swing Around would be pretty big against this Buzzwole right now if Jimmy can get in there.
Yeah, I mean, like, Swing Around would be good on the Buzzwole. You could also swing around the Octillery if you have that as an option. You are going to 4 prizes, though. I guess Jimmy really wants to skip that, but I don't know if he even can.
I mean, this Buzz is
his hand
is
seems
130
like
HP.
Horrible. His hand seems horrible.
Yeah, we have not seen.
He's been
Jimmy.
playing off Brooklet Hill and energy attachments every turn.
And the KO on the Remoraid was just insult to injury, basically.
It was. You have to imagine he had some sort of out to Octillery at that point. He just couldn't quite get it there, and that's what scares me about these 1/1 lines, man. Is like you're putting all in on that. You only have the 1 Super Rod. You know, you get 1 chance. You know, if your Lycanroc lane and your Octillery line both get knocked out, you can only choose one of them to shuffle back.
So the Tord 2/2 Super Rod. That seems, I don't know. It seems consistent, I guess, right?
And honestly, I'm like I've said this for months now that I think Lycanroc is the card in the game right now.
I mean, because it's not weak to Psychic. Good. It can still take knockouts on Zoroark.
A dangerous rogue, and it has one of the best abilities ever printed. You know, every time we see a Pokemon with this ability, it seems some amount of play.
Right.
You know, the what was it called? The Ninetales is probably the Pokemon that's had that ability that's seen the least amount of play.
Is it Bright Look Ninetales? Yeah.
There's a Lele. Okay.
He's going for.
I guess he top decked the Lele there.
That's so rough, though. I know he definitely doesn't want to play
that. That's
down.
Definitely rough. That's definitely rough. And it would be so bad too if Jimmy doesn't get that Buzzwole out of the active too.
Yep.
Oh gosh, yeah. He's just like. Oh yeah. I mean, what do you do here? And feels bad.
I don't know. I wonder if you just Guzma and try and Lycanroc everything up.
Oh,
that's what I'm thinking. It's like you
Guzma
Lycanroc to bring back the Buzzwole.
Okay.
Because he needs to take 2 prizes this turn to skip over Baby Buzz.
So what is he attacking with?
If he has Lycanroc in hand and he has an energy in hand.
Oh, you're saying if he has Dangerous Rogue, let's go for that.
No. If he uses Swing Around on the Buzzwole GX.
Oh, on the Buzzwole GX.
Yeah,
so Guzma.
He'll Guzma
and then pull up the Regirock, put the energy on the 2 energy Buzzwole.
Pull up the Buzzwole
and then bring it back up. That's what you're saying. Yeah. You know, I feel. Oh, Max Elixir. Okay.
Right. So
there's a hit too.
There it is.
That's good. That's good for Jimmy.
If the other card in his hand.
The 3 basics, honestly though, your damage modifiers aren't quite there. You're doing 80 base, 90 with Regirock. That damage isn't super phenomenal without a choice band.
You're right. So I mean, he has 1 card left in hand. He grabbed the Guzma for sure off that Lele.
He did. He got the Guzma. He could be going for Octillery and be trying just to stunt Carl's game plan and be like, listen, you're going to knock me out no matter what. Yeah, so I think what he's saying is you're going to knock me out next turn no matter if you have Sledgehammer or not.
Yo, this commentary is fire. Y'all should apply for bigger.
Oh, thank you.
We are trying for sure.
Thank you.
That would be awesome.
I kind of like this play here because realistically, Carl is going to have access to a knockout next turn regardless of whether he Sledgehammers.
That's true.
And actually, because Dianthe's removed from play, he needs to put a strong on
the Baby Buzz. He does need to put a strong on the Baby Buzz. That's right.
Or get the Regirock out. So
or get forced to Dangerous Rogue here, which is not what you want to be doing.
Yeah, I think and we know Carl doesn't have Guzma in his hand because he didn't play it last turn. Jimmy knows this too. Jimmy's a smart player. He knows that Carl doesn't have Guzma in his hand, and his hand's actually probably pretty clogged. You know what I'm saying?
And now without Octillery gone, I mean.
Yeah. So
we saw the Abyssal hand last time. He just drew energies.
Yeah, it's just all energies. Yeah, when you play
energies
a theme
deck, in a Brooklet Hill.
When you play a theme deck, sometimes you just draw all energies. So Claw Slash would be a good turn here. Oh, there's the Guzma. Carl needed that last turn.
Wow,
that's just insulting. I hate when that happens.
That's rough.
Okay, he might go for Regirock here.
Yeah, and I think you just Dangerous Rogue Regirock here, right?
No, I think he's going to Regirock Sledgehammer. But that also feels kind of bad because now Jimmy's Baby Buzz activated.
What does he have the knockout? He would need a strong here, right?
No, not with Regirock. He's doing 130 with Regirock this turn. Because he just Brookleted for Regirock, so he's doing 120 with Sledgehammer base damage.
Right.
And then 130 with Regirock. And he has B-String. Okay, this turn's pretty good from Carl.
Oh, you're talking about Sledgehammering the other Baby Buzzwole.
No, just Sledgehammering this one is active.
Okay.
And but what I'm saying is this is a good turn for Carl, but now Jimmy has his Sledgehammer. Because he's only taken 1 prize this turn.
Right. And he has a strong on the Baby Buzz
Right.
on the bench.
I mean, Jimmy knows the way he's going to try to win this game. It's just a matter of whether or not he can do it.
So what is Jimmy going to sledgehammer when this
I mean, his goal.
Baby Buzz goes down? I think he goes
Depending
on the
on his,
Buzzwole,
it
right?
depends a lot on his draws. If he drew Diancie off the prizes, he could knock out a clean Buzzwole. If he drew Diancie off the prizes, he can put a choice band on his Buzzwole, bench the Diancie, and he's doing 190.
This is all like iffy though. I mean, he has no artillery.
Right. I mean, Jimmy has just been stuck here, and he went
Hey,
all
three
in.
card- two
he went all
cards.
in with that Guzma
Yeah,
too.
right.
And I like the play because removing artillery from the board is really good, but now he's like kind of stuck. You know, he's relying entirely off the prize draws and the top decks right now.
Amphi says, didn't Lycanroc see no play until Buzzwole.
I mean, like, Buzzwole and
Zorak,
Zorak Lycanroc
Lycanroc
kind of
came
emerged at the same time.
Right, yeah.
Lycanroc wasn't super good before that because he didn't have a good partner.
Magic
Lycanroc
was
is
pretty close back then, too.
Lycanroc isn't like a super independent card.
It just
Like,
needs two attachments, which makes it so weird.
He needs a friend.
I feel like
Oh, that Max Elixir's huge from Carl.
every deck in this format needs at least one attachment attacker. You know, it's
You
just,
do. You do. The format's really fast right now. You need to be able to attack quickly.
Because if you're a turn behind, you're just screwed.
Malamar's the only deck that can get away with not having that because
We saw-
wow, double elixir hit after using B string and playing several energy. Like Carl,
That's,
that was an amazing turn from Carl.
Look at his board state. There is so much
If
energy.
Jimmy
on
doesn't
Carl's
take
side
two
of the ball.
prizes this turn, I think he will lose.
It looks bad. You're right.
I think Carl is just.
I'm
in
curious
such
to
a
see what
favorable
Jimmy's
position.
going to do here.
All right, let's see what he's got.
The way he looked at it, I think he was really hoping there was not top deck or
I think
something.
he was hoping something good was there. Was something good there?
He needs either a draw supporter and to get out of Lycanroc to start moving
He
around.
needs a Lycanroc out.
Yeah.
I think he also needs a B string. Like, I think he just needs a draw supporter this turn.
Okay, we got another Baby Buzz.
Oh, there's the Diancie.
That's
Does
big.
he have the choice band to knock out a GX? I mean, he burned it. That's like his whole hand, isn't it? He has like one card left.
Yeah.
Yeah, or that might have been that.
And
that might
we
have been all
don't
of it.
see him moving, so I wonder if
Oh
that's
yeah,
about
I think he's a little upset with the situation
I
here.
think that's it.
I think the theme deck is playing more like a regular theme deck right now.
Yeah.
You know? Ooh, that's bad.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
taking the one prize on this Buzzwole, this Baby Buzzwole
It's
feels
not
so
good.
bad right
It's
now,
not
especially
good.
when Carl has a way to take 6 prizes right now. You know,
Right.
like Carl's board is nuts. And like
There are two prizes on the board for Carl's taking. I mean, there's a Dangerous Rogue and then there's a Knuckle Impact. I mean, that's done.
Right.
It's over if this. I think if he can't take a knockout here on a 2-prizer, it's done.
all right, so Jamie's looking.
I mean, if Jimmy has it, he would have played it out, right? I mean, he
Oh,
clearly is,
absolutely! You just slam a draw supporter. If you
he's
have it.
clearly looking at some kind of stall card, like maybe a Guzma to just trap something inactive.
I mean, if you
that's
have a
the only thing I
Guzma,
can
you just
imagine.
target the 60 damage Buzzwole, right?
Right. No, you're right.
The
So-
problem is, like, next turn, Carl will just cancel B-String. You know, Jimmy needs to be, like, we see the Guzma in Carl's hand. In fact, Carl's actually kind of tilting his cards. Jimmy might see
Oh,
it.
so he had a Lycanroc. Okay.
Oh, he does have it. Does he have an energy card?
I wonder, though, like, maybe he should have gone for the Buzzwole with 60
I think I would have
HP.
done that. Like,
Right? He's
I
gonna
think
get
you
a
just need
knockout.
to
He's taking
take your
3 energy
take
off
your
the board.
prizes.
Yeah.
I just think you need to take your prizes.
Because he's
right
not
now.
going to take a knockout here.
And plus, you might draw the supporter you need off your prizes here.
Oh,
shoot!
Okay.
Yeah, he's going to be threatening here. Is that's a
Yeah,
knockout,
that is
actually.
a knockout.
Okay, I like that a lot then. That he's redeemed his play here. Yeah, so now he's threatening with both his Baby Buzzwole and that Lycanroc.
Attaboy, Jimbo.
Yeah, so Jimbo has brought his board state back. He is just a knockout away from winning now.
Yeah, this is actually really
his board
crazy.
went from like really bad.
And
he
the thing
played
is, he
3
still has
cards in his
Dangerous Rogue.
hand.
He still has Dangerous Rogue. So
Yeah.
Carl either has to get rid of this Lycanroc and risk having a Baby Buzzwole with 2 strong sitting on the board.
And
Which
with
can
30
hit the,
damage.
Which can hit the Buzzwole. I mean,
With 30 damage and modifiers before the strong energy. too.
Right.
You know, he's got the Diancie
that
and the
is
Regirock.
nuts. Jimmy's board state actually like advanced a crazy amount this turn.
He played the 3 cards he had from the prizes in the top deck in his hand, and that was just what he needed. You know, that's nuts.
Okay, so I mean, if you're Carl, what do
Wow,
you do
Carl
here?
is hitting those max elixirs like a madman out here.
I mean, it doesn't even matter. He's got everything set up already.
I mean, Carl.
He's thinning his deck at this point.
So like let's look at the math here. So Baby Buzzwole is doing 120 with the Strongs,
Right.
130 with the Regirock, 150 with the Diancie. So we need like double heads flip to knock out a Buzzwole that's
Buzzwole.
not the 60 damage one, unless he gets like a choice band or something. I think you just knock out the Lycanroc if you have that option. And we do know that Carl's a Guzma in his hand. I think you just have to go.
Carl
for
has to go for the Lycanroc. And
Plus, you need to take 2 prizes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Lycanroc is like the most guaranteed knockout.
Right. Carl has to do 2 turns of taking 2 prizes. That's his only way
so
to move
Carl,
forward.
Carl realizes this. he is going to knuckle
So
and
this
attack
is
with
up
that
to
clean.
Jimmy's hand, basically.
It is. I mean, if Jimmy has another like strong energy or beast energy, he'll probably just clean this up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's coming
The
down to
question
coin
is,
flips.
neither of these players have artillery, so...
No, I mean,
so what does Jimmy need to hit to kill or knock out the active Buzzwole?
so Jimmy needs an energy card, a basic energy, and 2 heads, or like he needs an energy for sure.
I mean, he still has Beast in the deck too, right? So
Yeah, like he has beast. He has.
Yes,
I
choice
think he has
band.
another strong in his deck.
So we are going to flip some coins this next turn
I
to
think-
decide the match here.
Unless Jimmy draws like damage, energy, and a choice band, we're gonna see a flip.
Okay.
There's gonna be at least one flip he needs to hit no matter what.
All right.
And
I'm
so Carl's
excited.
gonna absorption and just threaten the game.
Yeah, okay, Jimmy is moving up. He's clearly very
Oh.
good about... Does he have
Oh,
He's got it!
Oh my
goodness.
gosh, just that clean damage from
Wow.
Jimmy. Wow,
This
just
game
all
was
in his hand.
really back and
Jimmy
forth, too.
played one supporter this game. He played
Ivan,
entirely
he's
from
just
his
been
hand
drawing
and prizes
off the-
this entire game and had everything he needed turn after turn.
Neither player
Buzzwole
accessed
theme deck.
artillery, yeah.
Buzzwole theme deck going nuts out here. That's crazy.
Attack, attach. Attack.
Yeah,
Guzma, attack,
Who
attack.
needs supporters besides Guzma, man? That's why we play for Guzma, right?
Oh, man, that is crazy.
That
though.
is nuts, man.
Crazy.
That's actually the identical Buzzwole that we saw in the finals versus Will Mantha.
Oh,
Just
yeah.
hitting 210 clean right
210 solid. Well, man,
Oh,
how
yeah.
did that feel?
It felt, I don't know, like how did it feel getting hit by that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. How'd you feel
I
when you
felt-
saw that?
I felt.
Have you recovered?
I just knew that Buzzwole, like he needed this.
Have you, like,
Let's bring
mentally
this,
stabilized
Let's bring this
since then?
Buzzwole
Oh, yeah, I'm
expert
fine.
in here. Will, come in here. Come here.
All right.
All right, we got regional finalist, Madison regional finalist, Will Mantho here.
Uh-huh.
He's an expert in Buzzwole.
No.
Tell us, Will. You saw this match. I mean, what do you have to say about it?
It means Buzzwole is the best card ever printed.
Ever printed.
All right,
okay?
well, you're getting a little ambitious here, my guy. There's a lot of really good cards printed, and you have some of those really good cards in your 2010 decks.
We have
Yeah.
someone
Which
saying
might be better
ban
than
baby
Buzzwole.
Buzzwole. I mean, honestly,
This card
yeah.
right here is like top 10 cards of all time.
It is
The
nuts.
card
It
is-
is
How
nuts
many
card.
prizes did he take with baby Buzzwole? He took all of them, right?
all of them?
in this match, right?
I think he did.
He did.
I think he took
unreal.
all of his prizes with just baby Buzzwoles.
The card flips coins, and he took 6 prizes.
He didn't even need to. He didn't flip a single coin to get a knockout that whole game. He just had
He
pure
didn't need a single
gas on
heads.
damage modifiers.
He's like,
This
oh.
was Carl was thrust in the exact same situation actually that Will was, where he just needed to take the 2 prizes, but that baby Buzzwole was threatening the knockout.
That
regardless.
is
And Jimmy just
unreal.
had the exact same as Igor had the same 2 cards
Yeah.
to just get that clean knockout.
Like-
Crazy.
Jimmy had checkmate because he had Lycanroc and the baby, because no matter what, an energy like went from the game.
Yeah,
So, like,
exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. And that's exactly.
Oh, let's
get Jimmy over here.
Let's
Yeah,
get
Jimmy,
Jimbo.
Jimmy. Yeah. Come sit here, Jimmy. Otto will give you a quick interview.
All right, we are here with top decker,
Top
professional,
decker. Yeah, that's right.
Jimmy McClure.
Hey, how's it going?
All right, Jimmy.
Yes.
How many draw sporters did you play that game?
Less than 3. Maybe
So
like
you were-
Sycamore turn 1.
You were
I think that
playing
was it
off-
actually. I think
you
it
were
was
playing
just-
off the top of your deck and
Yeah.
off the prizes,
Yeah,
basically, right?
Exactly.
And you got the pieces, right?
Yeah. So I was at 5 prizes, and he had killed my Remoraid, so I knew I was kind of in trouble. And I had the Lele, so benching the Lele mirror is kind of rough. Tord even doesn't play Lele in his
I mean,
list.
when we saw that, we're like, oh my gosh, like that's
Yeah.
Carl's out. Like, there's 4 prizes for him to win this game.
Right, yeah, but I just figured that my Diance's prized. I gotta go get it. I gotta get something.
So you got to go in.
Yeah,
basically.
my hand was good. I had been sitting on the Beast Energy for most of the game, so I was like, I'm gonna have to use this. I can't really discard it. So I just decided, I was like, all right, I'm just gonna kill this Octillery, put him on 4 prizes. Hopefully I get a good prize. I got the Diance, so that was good. And then I kind of just got in a good spot, and then I top decked the Lycanroc, which
Huge.
was super good.
I mean, you had what,
Yeah.
3 cards in your hand?
I
and
think
all of them were
4,
pieces
yeah.
for that knockout there, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Every single
Yeah.
card you had was a piece of that knockout, right?
Yeah, it was just.
That's insane.
I was just holding that Beast, and then once I had that Lycanroc,
Did you see Igor's match against Will?
I actually know I have not watched
Okay,
it.
very similar, if you
Okay. Yeah, I just figured like I didn't want to use the Dangerous Rogue either because I didn't want him to end me. Like
Right.
at that point, I had that Beast in the choice band, and I realized that I pretty much put him in a position where it looks really good to kill that Lycanroc.
Right,
It looks
no,
juicy.
absolutely,
It
yeah.
looks like it's good, but I just
And then
was
it
sitting on
wasn't,
that
yeah.
Buzzwole. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm curious,
Sure.
right? Like, there were a couple plays that we were unsure of, but like
Okay.
they made sense in the end.
Okay.
So the first one was taking out the artillery.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, like, it's scary. You're putting
Right.
yourself in Baby Buzz
Yeah.
range. You're putting yourself in Beast Ring range,
Yeah.
and you're taking out a 1 prize.
Yeah.
Like, what's going through your mind taking on Octillery there?
I didn't think his hand was very good.
Okay. And what gave you the idea that
Well,
his
he
hand
didn't
was
play.
not good?
I don't think he played a supporter the turn before.
Okay.
I think he just abyssal handed and passed or hit or whatever. But I kind of tried to read based on how the early turns went. I don't know. I didn't think his hand was very good. I didn't think I was gonna get punished that hard.
It paid off for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I benched Lele, granted, but he also had 5 Pokemon on his bench.
Oh yeah, he had elixirs,
double-
beast string, everything was
double
set up,
Buzzwole.
but no supporters. He didn't have a Guzma
Yeah, so
either, right?
I had to at some point just take a risk because I was just so far behind, and it paid off.
So we saw that turn after he took out the artillery that he actually whiffed the Guzma. He did
Yeah,
not hit the Guzma.
he did.
So if he hit that Guzma, do you think that you could have won that game?
No,
Okay, that's
he would have killed the Rockruff, and I think I would have lost.
Okay, and then now the second choice we saw there was that you brought up the Regirock.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we didn't know you had the second strong.
Yeah. Or the
But-
beast. The beast.
You also had the beast in the hand
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Okay. So I mean, why not the Buzzwole with 60 damage on it already?
So I was thinking about the Regirock. I was like doing the numbers in my head.
Okay.
And I can't remember exactly. I was trying to make it so like, he wouldn't hit me with Baby Buzz. I didn't want him to like.
Yeah, right. He couldn't
swing
return
around.
knock.
If he could like swing around Lycanroc, I don't know if he could have got there with Choice Band, but I didn't think it really mattered to kill the Buzz at that point. Like
Okay.
I know it
Did
has
you
60
think you
on it,
wanted to
but-
save that for later in the game?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's always going to be there. It's not going anywhere. So
And you didn't mind that it had 3 energies attached to it, because that's also the Buzz with the beast energy.
at that point, like I was pretty sure that when I killed his Regirock, he couldn't play N, and I was just going to return the knockout. And I didn't want to get knocked out by anything that wasn't a GX because I didn't have Guzma. I just had the beast and the band. So I just wanted him to bring up the other Buzzwole. The other Buzzwole, it kind of sucked that he had 2, but
the question here
Yeah,
is, your active Baby Buzz
Yeah.
had
90.
90 on
Yeah.
it, right? So Carl was forced in a position where he either had to Guzma your Lycanroc,
Yeah.
or take out the active Baby Buzz. But I'm curious, if Carl had attacked your active Baby Buzz with his own Baby Buzz,
Yeah.
and you didn't have Guzma in your
I
hand,
had
right?
Sycamore. That was it.
So what would you have done if
I
you
don't
did
know.
that?
I honestly don't know.
So Carl actually maybe could have won
it's
if
possible.
he went in with his Baby Buzz into
It's
your Baby
possible,
Buzz. If
yeah.
he dug for like another strong, put it on, and went in,
Yeah,
he could have maybe won that.
definitely.
Okay.
I think so.
I mean, that's interesting to think about, honestly.
Yeah. Maybe in hindsight, I should have killed the Buzzwole 60. But I thought killing the Regirock, it seemed correct to me. I only
When we saw that you had the extra strong, we're like, yeah, obviously, like
it
that's
just
fine.
made sense. I can't really explain it, but it's just taking the
I
extra
guess
damage off his board.
the thing was, like, attacking the Buzzwole, you could have done it without the extra strong,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but the what I wanted to do though,
It's threatened, basically.
I
right?
wanted to have 2 things on my board.
Right,
I wanted
right.
to say
You can either take out this Lycanroc or this Baby Buzz.
Yeah, and it's like you look at the Baby Buzz, has 90 on it, 2 energy. You think, oh, it's fine. It's just
Yeah, we'll just leave that
90
alone,
energy.
yeah, yeah.
But I was like, no, if you leave it alone, I'm just gonna knock you out.
Beast,
So.
choice band, you had the
Yeah, I
numbers.
mean, maybe could have played it a little better, but I would say the Guzma for the Octillery, I would do that again. I couldn't really Sycamore my hand. Cynthia wouldn't really be productive either, because I had all my Pokemon.
I mean,
so-
we saw you sitting with that Cynthia.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. It was just
How many
I,
Guzma did you have left in deck?
I want to say 2. I think it was 2, maybe 3, because I Sycamored the one away on turn 1, and I'll be honest, I didn't check, so I would guess 2, but I might have been 3. It was really just going to come down to that Lycanroc if I could get that or not.
Right.
I kind of knew when I got that it was a really good spot to be in.
Okay, so
but
the
yeah.
last question I have is, me and Riley were talking a lot about the 1-1 Octillery
Yeah.
and the 1-1 Lycanroc.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw both of your Octilleries go out, and
Yeah.
then obviously they're never coming back, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you have a Super Rod, Carl's Super Rod for his back, but I mean, it seems kind of iffy. Like,
Yeah.
how do you feel about such a thin line in those cards?
I just don't know what the alternative is. If someone has a better idea, I'd
yeah, there's
love
like
to hear
no
it.
space, right? I mean,
Yeah, but I mean, I like the Regirock, I like the Diancie.
but you've seen Towards List, right? We were unsure if you were
Yeah.
playing Towards List here.
No,
2 Super Rod and a 2/2 line of both.
I don't mind Towards List, but there's some things I wouldn't go without. Like, I like the Lele, I just like to have it. The 2 Super Rods is alright. It's instead of the 9th energy, that's fine. I don't really care.
What about the 2/2 lines of Octillery and Lycanroc?
I don't really think you need a 2/2 Octillery. I think you're never going to set up 2 in one game. If you do, that's just kind of a waste of space.
But if they take it out, they go after it early.
Yeah, but
I mean, that's what we're seeing, right?
What are you
That's
going to
the
do?
new
Bench
strategy.
2 Rem Raids? I mean, it's just...
Yeah, you're right.
And then that's just 2 prizes. It's 120 HP for 2 prizes.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, so it's kind of one of those things. Now, Lycanroc, I would maybe play second Rockruff. I think.
2-1.
Yeah, because that way the Lycanroc is so important that you'll still bench 2 Rockruff.
Right.
But the Octillery, if it dies,
You're not going to
you
put
know,
2 Rem Rates down.
no,
Right.
but I would put 2 Rockruffs down. Just
Okay.
Because that's your GX move. You have to work that GX in.
So maybe
somehow.
that 9th energy could go to another Rockruff.
I wouldn't do it
You wouldn't
without
do
Super Rod.
Okay.
Without the 2 Super Rod. But I think if I had to change my list today, I'd probably... I don't know. I mean, it feels good, honestly. It's tight. I have a friend who plays a Oranguru instead of Octillery. I don't think I would do that, but...
Oh, right. See that?
yeah, Broken Monkey. It's good, but...
No, Octillery seems so good here.
It's just,
yeah.
you know, you really only need one of the 2. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes you Absorption and you just have the Octillery. Other times you get the Lycanroc online. You don't have the Octillery, but that was, like, the position I was in, where I just, like... I kind of had a feel for what was in his hand, and I kind of just... I felt like I was in a good position. I was just able to pull it out, I guess.
All right. That makes sense, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I mean, really fantastic game. That was
Yeah.
like super back and forth.
I'm
We
surprised
thought
I
your
won.
board state was ahead at the beginning. We thought Carl's board state was ahead in the middle of the game, and then you just pulled it out. So,
Yeah.
congrats, man. You're an amazing player.
Thank
So
you, dude.
Good luck on your next
Appreciate it.
rounds. Hope you
Thank
make
you.
it in a cut.